What's up, BC? What's going on, man? Yeah, as soon as I go live, man, everybody's streaming tonight. Envy goes live with some Black Ops 4. Razor's live with some events. It's going nutty tonight for the firm, boys. We're going to do little viewer games, though. Just going to get this tweeted out quick. Oh, what's up, James? What's up, Big Ben? Ravik popping off the new member emotes. Guys, if you haven't noticed, in the title, member emotes are live, guys. Wow, I look like I'm dropping frames really hard. No, not too bad. What's up, Big Ben? What's up, James? How you doing, man? All right, just going to get this tweeted out quick. And Ravik, are you on your PS4? You choose me in smart-ass comments. There you go. Oh, the Larry Walker emote. Gotta love it. All right, we're tweeted. Hey, Lauren, dropping a little? No, sometimes my internet just drops some frames, BC. I think I'm pretty sure I'm set to NVEC. What do you think of the emotes, guys? What do you think of the member emotes? Ravik has already displayed all 3 of them for you, and that is also why Ravik is going to get the first viewer game. Because Ravik actually made those for us. So GG's in the chat for Ravik. Because he came through in the clutch and he made me some emotes. There he is. He's the main menu. I can challenge him. Alright, 6 innings. Actually, we go 5, don't we? You don't know how to use emotes? You have to be a member first. You have to be a member, and then you get that's one of the perks of being a member. You get to use those emotes, and I am allowed 3 more, so I do need to come up with 3 more. So if you guys have any ideas for what we should be using for emotes, let me know. Because I'm kind of messing around with Photoshop. I'm starting to get some stuff here going. So maybe I can make some of my own emotes. Not sure. We'll see. What's up, Steven? How you doing, man? Welcome, welcome. Oh, Lauren, yeah, you are a member. So you just click the emote button like you normally would. And then they should be on there. They should be available for you to use. All right, so here's the squad we're rolling with, guys. We got Immortal Mike, Immortal Ken, Immortal Chipper, Immortal Babe, Immortal Vlad, Immortal Albert, Immortal Yogi, Immortal Ryan Sandberg. Let's go. We're playing against the Quad City River Bandits, which is a team located in Iowa. We get Feller. He gets Gidry. Not a bad team. Ken, Vlad, Trout, Finest, Lindor, Bautista, Steve Pierce, Yogi, and Bregman. That's actually a really solid team. A really solid team. Look at BC. Look at BC with the emote spam. I love it. But how we do it, guys, is we're going to knock this game out with Ravik, and then I do a keyword draw. This will probably be... That's because they just went live tonight, Lauren. They just went live tonight. This will probably be a shorter stream, but I definitely wanted to have one. Definitely wanted to have a stream, so... Am I opening Diamond Dynasty? That doesn't even make sense, man. What's up, Zishua? How you doing, man? How's it going, broski? Gotta get that bullpen going right now. Dude, Zishua, I had a lot of fun in your stream the other night, man. That was a lot of fun. Oh, look at Sandberg. Look at the range on Sandberg. That Sandberg, guys, in my opinion, is better than a Cap at second base. To me, he runs down more. Hitting is probably pretty even, but defensively, I think he's better than what you can get your Caps ratings at. It is solid. How much does it cost to be a member? $5 a month. 5 bones a month. Ooh, shit. Stream again last night, got a multiple. Yeah, I saw that. There was something going on that I couldn't make it, Zishwa, but I did see you were streaming, man. That's good. I think the combination of streaming and making videos is going to be very, very good. It's good to have a combo. Meatballs. I know it, Rabbit. I know it. I'm throwing meatballs. You got beat by the CPU on Hall of Fame. Oh, dude, I've been beat by the CPU on Rookie, man. Sometimes the CPU just wants to win. Feller, you get away from that baseball. Thank you. Feller will not catch a baseball. Okay, here's Mikey Trout. We gotta be really careful here, dude. This Trout is a goon. They may have given every person in the game the best card in the game. That Trout's a goon. Yeah, and we are, you have until, what's the date today? The 11th? Okay, so on the 20th of November, I'm going to be releasing, or right around there, I'm going to be releasing a bracket and a tournament date for a members-only tournament. So you have until the 20th of November, if you want to be in that tournament, to sign up as a member. Look at that. Extra bases for Trout out of the gate. Oh, that's Griffey. Yeah, even with 94 speed, I'm not testing that arm. You're being oofed? Yeah, I put the game on oof mode, Rabbit. No, it's the per nines of Feller, dude. That's what it is. It's crazy that that's how it works, but that's what causes that. When you square up a ball against an Immortal, and you have to assume that the pitcher had perfect input as well, and it's the per nines of the pitcher that keep the pitcher from losing that battle. So it's about 50-50. Sometimes the hitter wins the battle, sometimes the pitcher wins the battle. What's up, Angel? What's up, KJ? How you doing, man? We got some good speed on base. Nobody out for Chipper. We could do some damage here. I just got to stay patient. I have never seen this Gidry before. I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've ever faced this Gidry. What's up, Daniel? No worries, my man. Streams have been kind of few and far between, my dude. But they're going to start coming more regularly now. 3-1 count to Chipper, 2 men on. This is not a good spot to be in. Ooh, he made a dot. He threw a dot. He threw a really nice pitch. Threw a nice pitch there, but I'm going to get third. Oh, no. No, you go back. I'm not taking a run on that. What's up, Blondie? How you doing, man? What's up, BLN? Did I get the pics you sent me? I did not, Angel. I feel really bad about that, Rabbit. I don't know what to do. No, he wouldn't let me send him home. Oh, my God. Rip. Oh, there's nobody out, though. So. How's it been going? How's the fam? Fam's good, man. It's been going well. It's been going well. So I've just been super busy. Just really, really super busy. But that's kind of all died off a little bit. So more streams, more videos, more content. Oh, Vlad. Oh, is it going to stay fair? Oh, no, I didn't. No, it didn't. Over and over, you have to wait 7 months for the new game and season. I mean, are you trying to say this? Oh, when the MLB season is over. Yeah, dude, I do too, Braden. Except I really like the hot stove stuff. I really like hot stove. You sent him PSN Messenger? Okay, I haven't checked that, Angel. I'll have to check that. I will have to check it.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that.
But yeah, I'm really excited for the Hot Stone to take off. I really hope Scott Boras doesn't do what he did last year and not let Harper sign until like January. That's going to be horrible. Or February or March. I would think Harper would want to sign with this team. You are better than this, Ravik. I agree, man. I definitely agree with that.
Settling in now, Yogi Berra, and we'll see what he can do here. 2-on-2.
And guys, I don't know if how many of you saw or not on Twitter, but I was playing a little bit the other night. I believe it was Saturday night, real late night. And I matched with the man, the myth, the legend. I matched with Pitching Rebel. I played Pitching Rebel in a ranked seasons game. All 9 innings. I'm surprised to say that I made it 9 innings. And I couldn't pull it out. Ooh, good pitch. Good pitch. He did a good job not give up more than that in that inning. But we did match with Pitching Rebel. We played a 9-inning ranked seasons game against him, and we were not able to pull it out. But we gave him a sweat. We gave him a sweaty. The final score was 9-8. He dropped a 7 spot on me in the 2nd inning, and that was the difference. You beat Jers 9-7 yesterday? Nice. That's a great win, man. Yeah, I gave Rebel a sweaty, but I could not get the job done. Ravik's throwing up the KP suck it. I love that emote. That's probably my favorite one. That one or the Walker because he's got the full Fu Manchu. I love the Arenado. I'll have to check it out, Angel. I will. Also, guys, let me remind you, please slap a like on the stream. If you are new here, please consider hitting that sub button. I'd really appreciate it. I have a video coming out about Nolan Arenado. And it might shock some of you guys what I'm going to say in that video about Nolan Arenado. What's up, Bullet? How you doing, my man? Because there's going to be some interesting takes. Oh, he got the barrel on that. A little bit extended reach, so that's why I didn't go as far. But he got the barrel on it for sure. Been playing too much COD? I have kind of been off COD lately. I played it a lot the first week I got it. And now I've been playing this again, and I'm sure at some point I'll go back to COD. But, yeah, I haven't played COD in about a week. Dude, that's what that Sandberg does best. He drives the ball the other way. Which sucks. You don't want a guy to be better when he's late swings. But that's what he does. He drives the ball the other way really, really well.
Riding into the box, Bob Feller, and we'll likely see him square around a bunt.
Okay, good. He brought in the lefty first before I subbed him out, so I'll take that. Because I was going to use Harper. I'm really glad I didn't just waste Harper. But I wanted to check what he had in his bullpen first because I did not want to waste Harper. Ah, that was a poor swing. Poor swing. Oh, I'm going to get new life. I'm going to get new life. How's everybody out there doing? How's everybody doing in their pursuit of Immortal Kershaw? I cannot wait. I think that card is going to be devastating. I think that Kershaw is going to be absolutely devastating. I really like that they gave us that card, and I also really like that it's an exclusive. Wow, I got okay contact on that. I cannot believe I got okay contact on that swing. Wind's blowing in. That it is. You have a 400 rating. Nice. The wind is blowing in, but I nutted that ball. The wind can't hold that one. Just saying. I'm not even going to have to walk off against Rabbit. I better not. I better not say anything. Your ranked season is win a game, lose a game. That happens. That's happened to me a lot. I've actually been on a little bit of a losing streak. I lost to Rebel, and then I lost to the next guy, too. In a game, I feel that I kind of got SDS'd a little bit, but I'm trying to be more agreeable. Not trying to be Cougs-like. What's up, Cougs? How you doing, baby? Ooh, good swing. Good swing. But I felt like that game kind of jipped me a little bit, but I was also pretty spent from having just played Rebel. Lose to worse team than me and win against better teams. Well, it's not about the team, Lauren. If that's one thing you can take to the bank, is I will say that teams don't mean anything in this game. Like, before I had all Immortals, because it took me a little bit longer than some people to get Immortals. And before I had them, like, I was beating all Immortal teams. I'm lucky I got that ball as far inside as I did, because if I hadn't, that ball's gone. I don't know where he got it. Yeah, look how far inside that ball was. So I got lucky that I got that ball so far inside. How you doing, Cougs, man? How's it going, bro? Done with MLB for the night, up to 889. Gave a guy a friendly when you're up 3-1. You gave a guy a friendly up 3-1. He declined, and you oh, what an idiot. I don't think that one was wind, Rabbit. I think that one was just the fact that I got it in on the hands, because that was long ways inside. What's up, Colin? How you doing, man? Just remind all of you new guys coming in here, we do have new member emotes that are live, and also you have until November 20th, guys. November 20th is when it stops to become a member, to be entered into the November member tournament, which will have a prize, and it will be a PSN card. I don't know how much yet. It'll be worth your while, though. It will be worth your while, I promise. For a members only tournament. Just laying down. How am I? Just playing the show, man. Just playing the show. Rabbit showing off our new emotes. We've got 3 right now. There's more to come. I'm allowed 6 currently at the moment, and we will fill those out eventually. I just got to come up with some new ones. So yeah, if you guys can think of anything that goes with my channel, stuff that I need for emotes, stuff that would really go well with the channel, please let me know. You got a girlfriend and she's a cheerleader? So she's going to tear your heart out is what you're telling me, Daniel? Ooh, good pitch. Way to change it up. Did not think he was going fastball there. Yeah, that slider. I'm finding that Suter's other pitches have become more effective than the splitter now, because everybody's waiting on that splitter. Everybody knows the splitter's coming. Just plainy? Nah, just plainy? I don't know what that means, Daniel. Ah. That was an awfully slow hit ball, but he still turned it. Pujols is slow. Pujols is slow. But guys, don't remember to hit that like button every time I stream. It's the same tonight. I lose a sub. Got him reach for that curveball. She don't do sports. You play football. All the cheerleaders are hoes. So your girlfriend's a hoe? You just called your girlfriend a hoe, man. That ain't cool.
its way. Here's a slider that's inside 1-0.
But I guess if that's what you're into, 125 ground out at second. Dude, Rabbit, you see how far that pitch was outside?
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can
I'm gonna rob
pretty much
this.
forget about this one. This
Nope.
is way out of here. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
10,000. Thank you for that sub. 10,000 subscribers with no videos. I appreciate it. That is a great name. What's up, Caesar? How you doing, man?
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come.
Oh, now he can't throw a strike, man. Oh, come on. What's up, B-Star? How you doing, man?
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a four.
There we go.
Walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he takes ball 4. So
What's up,
he's on,
Chris
and
B.
you know,
Bacon?
it also means the steal could be
What are you baking, Chris? If you
So
be
here's
bacon, what are you
Francisco
baking?
Lindor now. Bruce Sutter enters to make an appearance on the mound.
Playing around. Oh, okay. That's what it meant when you said I'm just planing. Okay, I didn't know it. I'm just planing, man. She's a soccer player? Oh, okay.
Runner,
What's up, Brandon? How you doing, man?
In there. Now the throw. He is not close as he's in
Enjoying MLB, but the RNG is random as hell. Yeah, it has been all year, man. It has been all year. And there's going to be a video I'm going to make. It's going to be my MLB 19 wish list. It's going to have some comparisons to 17, as well as some stuff I'd like to see for 19. And yeah, I don't know. It should be a good video, but the RNG, I'm going to talk about that in there. I think the RNG is crap if you want a competitive game mode. I think if somebody's got enough skill to put up 30 runs, let them put up 30 runs, man. Oh, you're hosed. Yeah, you better go back. You were baking for Halloween? You're baking bacon? Nice. Haven't I talked about that vid since May? No, that's been my hit analysis video. I decided to roll that into my 19 wish list. My MLB 19 wish list. But yes, I have, Cougs. And it's because I'm lazy and didn't want to edit.
Off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away.
Bored without baseball. The offseason has been boring. It has been boring so far, man. I think some stuff's going to start happening. We had one trade. But no real big free agent signings. Which, you know, I thought would be about the case. Winter meetings are over. People have kind of or not winter meetings, but the GM meetings are over. People have kind of made known what they would like. And the teams are going to start talking. I think in the next couple weeks, some cards are really going to start falling here. So I think the stove is gonna heat up. I hope Boris doesn't be stupid. Yeah, me too, Brandon. I said that earlier, man. Last year the hot stove never got hot. It was very lukewarm the entire time, and I really hope we don't have that this offseason. I think that's gonna be a complete waste if that is the case. There's not as much drama in the MLB. What do you mean, Daniel? Trevor Rosenthal was the only big signing. Did Trevor Rosenthal sign? I don't think that's a big signing anymore. Who did Trevor Rosenthal sign with? I feel like I should know this. I was on that pitch pretty good.
Hit on the ground to third. Mondesi brings it in. And very quickly
there's no real drama right now, man. It's very the new pre-order Harper. Oh, come on, just pitch to him. I'm like, oh, with Eck? Let's do it, baby. It isn't big. That's how boring the offseason is. Facts, Bacon. Facts, man. That's very true. Ooh, good pitch. What's up, Carolina? Indians are going to be the team who makes the most moves. You think so, Brian? I could see a lot of teams making a lot of moves. I think the Rockies make 4 or 5 really effective moves. They have to. They can't not make 4 or 5 really big moves.
As a play,
Is that going to stay in play? Oh, man, what a
pulls it
waste.
down in the corner.
Was probably Kirsch. Yeah, but I didn't think Kirsch was going to leave. So that kind of didn't surprise me all that much. But you're right, Brandon. That's definitely the biggest signing we've had. So this is it. This is the last inning. Okay, cool.
Make him 0 for 1 so far. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup.
You're good? Good. Good. Good to hear it, man. Glad you're doing well, Carolina. Aussies, awards, free agency trades, waiting for the season. Facts, Colin. Facts. How many innings? 5 innings. Think everyone will start signing after Machado and Harper go? No, I think people sign before Harper and Machado. I very much do. I think Ramos comes off the table actually fairly quick. I think the Real Muto trade is made fairly quick, and Real Muto will be traded. Mark my words. I think there's 2 teams that are in real hard on Real Muto, and I think that's Atlanta, and I think it's Colorado. Postseason Pierce is a god. I haven't gotten that far yet. I haven't needed him. I got to Trout. I got Belly and got Trout, and I kind of let go of the postseason program. Going to make a blockbuster trade with Kluber? I think so, too. I think Kluber is traded as well. No, Colin. He hasn't said anything bad at all. Colin. He's actually been one of the better people in the conversation, so I will not time him out. Where do I think Manny and Harper go? I got to stick to my guns with Harper and say the Angels, just because that's what I called in the beginning. So I'm not going to let go of that, and if he doesn't go there, which I'm not as confident in it as I was, but if he doesn't go there, then I can say, hey, I was wrong. But I do think Harper ends up on the West Coast somewhere. I really do think he ends up on the West Coast. Manny, I gotta think Philly.
More importantly, they were big hits.
Harper to Philly? I don't see Harper to Philly. I see Manny to Philly more than Harper to Philly. What's up, Young Mace? What's up, Slim? How you doing, bro? Harper to Detroit? I don't know about all that. Think Harper goes to the West Coast? I think so too, man. I honestly could see Harper in San Francisco. That move actually makes a lot of sense to me. Back to Black Ops. There you go. All right, guys. So this will be the first open viewer game we do. If you don't know how viewer games work, what I do is I enter a keyword, and I'm going to give it to you guys in just a second. You're going to type a keyword in, and then I'll give you guys 30 seconds, a minute or something to type that keyword in, and then Nightbot will choose who I play next. We do 5-inning games, and if we're tied at the end of a 5th inning, we will play a 6th. If we are still tied, then we will call it a draw. We'll friendly quit. But that's how I do my viewer games. Hall of Fame difficulty. I'm the home team. We always play at Ship It in August at 1 p.m. So hopefully that's how it goes. But anyways, guys, our first keyword is going to be emote in honor of the new emotes being live. First keyword is emote, E-M-O-T-E. Only type it in one time, because if you type it in more than once and spam it, then Nightbot will you won't be entered in the contest. And that is my PSN, guys, if we are not already friends. So if you'd like to play a viewer game, emote is the key word. Harper to Texas, I could honestly see that. Did I get Immortal Kershaw yet? I have not. I played Pitching Rebel, lost that game. And then I lost the next game after that as well. So, yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm at 746, as you can see on my screen right now. 10-6 on the year. Started off really well, but... What's up, Gregory? How you doing, man? No top free agent slam with the Yanks. I'm sticking to you guys. I don't think the Yanks get a top free agent either. Yeah, I know, Colin. You already said that, my man. I'm all right, Gregory. I'm all right, man. I'm excited about the new emotes. I'm excited. I've been messing around with Photoshop. I'm starting to make my own thumbnails. I got to make a video here that I'm really excited about getting out. What players should the Orioles go after this offseason? They are bad. They need a lot of help. I think the Orioles just need to get a lot of young prospects if they can. Also, guys, if you're new here, please hit that sub button, turn on noties. I try and do viewer games at least once a week. I try and stream 3 or 4 times a week. It doesn't always work out that way, but I'm going to try and be a lot more consistent with that. But anyways, guys, we're going to go ahead and roll this. What's up, Troy Johnson Jr.? How you doing, my man? And also, guys, if you weren't in here and didn't know yet, I am doing a... November member tournament, which will have a PSN prize. T. Smith, my man. Are we already friends? I think T. Smith and I are friends. Did T. Smith even enter? Oh, yeah, he did. There he goes. Rigged. Rabbit, you can't play anymore anyways. T. Smith, are we friends? And if we're not, what's your PSN, my man? But I am doing a November member tournament. So if you are a member of my channel, you will be automatically entered into that tournament. There will be a PSN prize. I'm not sure how much yet. It'll either be 25 or 50. I'm not quite sure. Depends on how many people we get, I think, is really what it's going to depend on. But you have till November 20th to become a member to be eligible for that tournament. So anyways, waiting on T. Smith. T. Smith, are we friends? And if we aren't, what is your PSN? Yeah, actually, what's your PSN anyways, even if we are friends? So if you win, that's a rip. There you go, Rabbit. That's what I like to see, man. Encourage the trolls. Encourage the trolls. But also, like I said, guys, if you've been hanging out in the channel a while and you know kind of the goings-ons of my channel and you can think of good emote ideas, let me know. I still have 3 emotes I can use. You just sent me a friend request. I hope the PSN is obvious because I have no idea, Ravik. All right, that guy T. Smith. I'm gonna say that's him. Oh, look at my man B-Star. We're not friends yet. All right. If you saw yourself in there and I didn't accept it, it's cool. Just chill. I'll get to it. All right, let's see if he appears. Was it It's the Man T. Smith or the Man T. Smith? Bye-bye emote would be good for a home run. That would be a good one. Easy emote is the Rockies logo. I don't really want to do that one though. I thought about that one too. T. Smith, you got to get online, my man. T. Smith's got to get online. Let me know when you're in, T. Smith. Do not enter my viewer game contest if you can't play right now. We are now. Absolutely, B-Star. Absolutely, my man. I got to get down to Southern California so I can ride in that truck of yours, my man. Have I played Bobby Crosby? I have. I have played against Bobby Crosby, and I beat him, and he paid me $100. I couldn't believe it. Bobby Crosby's a saint, man. I love that guy. That guy is so much fun to have in your streams. Jimmy Rollins emo. I can't do a J-roll until they bring him back next year. When they bring J-roll back next year, that 99 J-roll or whatever he's going to be rated, I will do a Jimmy Rollins emo, and he will be my shortstop. You're literally in Diamond Dynasty right now. All right, well, let me back out. I really hope we don't have to do the whole restart app thing. Are you appearing online? Are you appearing offline? Emote a picture of myself? No. That could be a problem too, T. Smith. If your profile is set to appear offline, you won't show up. Bobby Crosby's a legend. Bobby Crosby is a legend. Bobby Crosby, like, there's guys out there, and I'm not going to name names or anything because there's not really any names, but they're super successful at YouTube. And I'm not talking about MLB guys. I'm talking about regular guys. But that you kind of look at what they do on YouTube, and you're kind of like, man, I really wish you didn't have the success you did, but whatever. Good on you. But Bobby Crosby is one of those guys that I'm genuinely happy for that has so much success on YouTube because he absolutely deserves it. I did, Daniel. Beanie is a legend. Dude, Beanie gave me my start. If it wasn't for Beanie, I'm not streaming tonight. Beanie is the man that I owe all this. You're showing offline? Okay, are you online now? There he is. There he is. That makes me... Am I showing online? I am showing online. Wow, that's surprising. I never show online. But yeah, Beanie's the man. If you guys haven't subbed to Beanie Antics yet, or it's just Beanie now, but if you haven't subbed to him, you need to. iRabic's a legend. All right, we're getting a little lenient in what we're calling legends now. I'm just kidding, Ravic. You are a legend, man, for allowing me to, or for making me some emotes, man. You really came in clutch. I've been waiting for those emotes like crazy. Dude, his create-a player is pitching? No, that ain't right. We get Blake Snell. Okay, so this could go... Blake Snell, I think, can be effective, but I think he can also get blown up. Like, you really have to use a certain combination of pitching with Blake Snell for him to be effective. K-Gen is a legend. K-Gen is a Photoshop legend. I will say that. It sucks that you're so busy now, K-Gen. Am I streaming Madden 19? Edgar, come on, dog. Step your game up. Does it look like I'm streaming Madden 19? Where do I think Kluber's going? Probably the Yankees. They're probably going to sell the farm to get him. I hate it, but that's probably where he's going. Who does he have pitching? Oh, Michael Kopech. Okay, I can deal with that. But yeah, Brian, I think the Yankees get
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
get Kluber.
First pitch of the ball game is swung.
Why couldn't you get the Blake Snell against me? Dude, I'm more confident throwing with Snell. I say as I give up a leadoff double to Immortal Trout than I am Feller. Feller can't locate for anything.
And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Smith.
Oh no. But I guess Snell can't really locate either. His command and his walks per nine is not good.
And it's fouled away.
Got him. Let's go. They get Corbin. I don't think, now that Kluber's available, I think the Yanks back off of Corbin. Because to be honest, I don't like the way Corbin stuff plays in Yankee Stadium. I think Corbin gets destroyed in Yankee Stadium. But that's true, KJ. They do have enough money to get both. Because Corbin would be a money signing, and Kluber would be a trade. So... yeah, that changeup is dirty. Snell's changeup is dirty. All right, so we don't let the leadoff double come back to bite us. You have 90,000 stubs. Do you get Vita Blue, Chris Sale, DeGrom, or Scott? Out of those pitchers, the best one that you named is Mike Scott. But to be honest, Colin, it depends on what your team looks like, whether you should save him or... you know, maybe open up 3 finest packs if you're set up decent, because then you have the chance to pull the finest DeGrom, the finest Scherzer. But anyone with a left-handed arm gets lit up in Yankee Stadium. Yeah, I don't necessarily agree that every lefty gets lit up in Yankee Stadium, but I just don't think Corbin Stuff is going to play well with those short fences. I do not think Andrew Miller ends up in the pinstripes. I do not think Andrew Miller goes back to Yankee Stadium. I don't think he wants to. But yeah, out of those pitchers that you listed, Colin, Scott is the best. You won your first ranked game in months? That a boy, Cajun. That a boy. 87 Darvish is a beast. I mean, if he works for you, that's good. I disagree. You don't have any lefties in the rotation. I don't think you need lefties in the rotation. Miller to Cubs, I disagree with that statement only because I think the Cubs are going to get Adam Ottavino.
Runners on first with one down. Started to go around.
Which sucks, but I think that's what's going to happen. What's up, Nicholas? How you doing, my man? No one's talking about him? That's because he's been hurt for the last 8 years. Please get out of play. Don't die right. Wow.
And he hauls it down in the corner.
You really hope Harper isn't a Giant? I could see it though. What's up, Lefty? How you doing, my man? What's up, Nicholas? How am I? I'm good, man. I'm good, dude. I'm good. I really wish that one would have got out of play though. You need all the bullpen you can get. I think Justin Wilson ends up in Colorado though. Either Justin Wilson or Tony Sipp will end up in Colorado because they need a lefty reliever. Miller has been hurt, but when he's healthy, he's a big sign. Oh, absolutely, BLN. When he's healthy, he's one of the best relievers out there. But when he's hurt, he doesn't do anybody any good. Am I going to score a run? I'm going to test it. I'm going to test it because I need that run. Okay, he throws it second. That's a good hit from Babe. That's a very good hit from Babe. But yeah, when Miller's healthy, he's one of the best out there. Oh, I checked up. I don't know why. You'd love for Justin Wilson to reunite in Detroit? He could. Ah, good pitch. I don't know what I'm swinging at. How many years does Verlander have left? I have no idea. Off the top of my head, I have no idea.
As it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
You want to see a 2016 postseason Andrew Miller? Didn't we have one? Wasn't there a postseason Andrew Miller last year? Oh, good hit. Leadoff double again. That might be a triple, actually. By the time they take their time and throw it in, he probably could have made 3. Where do I think Harper's going to go? I think he goes to the West Coast. I've been saying since everybody knows he's going to be a free agent. Good hit. Wow, good hit, man. I've been saying the Angels, so I'm going to stick to the Angels. Before he retires, how long do you think he has? Probably 3-4 years. He's actually throwing the best he's ever thrown. He was an all. Oh, that was the All-Star. Okay.
Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Sent on the ground.
We're finally getting out after we give him 2 runs. What's up, Tony? How you doing, man? How's it going, bro? Guys, let me remind you, please leave a like on the stream if you haven't already. If you're new here, consider hitting that sub button. I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you'd like, we do have new member emotes as well as a member tournament coming up in a couple weeks at the end of the month. Maybe in the beginning of December, maybe end of November. But you have until the 20th to become a member to be eligible for the November tournament. PSN prize to the winner. Oh, my God. I think that's going to stay in, but wow. Good hit. He's hitting Snell pretty well. Do you want to take your pitcher out? It's only a 5-inning game, man. It's up to you. All right, I'm going to throw it to him then.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to
Does Bartolo get signed anywhere, or is it over? You know what? I think he does get signed. I think Bartolo does get signed somewhere. I don't know where, but I think he does. Just for rotational depth, I mean, he could go back to Minnesota. I mean, Minnesota could sign him, and that's actually a decent fit for Bartolo.
History and coming through in the clutch moments, of course.
He could go to Colorado and he could just hit tanks all day long. Go back to San Diego and relive his glory days when he hit that tank. Wow. But no, I think Bartolo gets signed for depth, if anything. I mean, the man wants to play. He's still got a little bit of life in his stuff. Predictions on Padres next year? Ah, man. I tried to make a prediction on the Padres this year, and it was horrid. They completely left me down. Because I thought the Padres would be a lot better than what they were. I think they continued to climb. They're young, and they've got a lot of potential. They've got a really good farm. They've got some really exciting prospects coming up. But, man. I don't know, dude. They're a really difficult team to get. Are they there this year to where they can get third in that division? Or are they still one more year away? I don't know why I'm having so much problems hitting Kopech. Where does Harper go? Like I said, this is my explanation. I've been saying the Angels since day one. I do think Harper goes to the West Coast. So I'm going to stick with the Angels just for the fact that that was my original guess. Justin Wilson hits the Tigers well because he won't cost much. Tigers need close this. Yeah, I'm not saying he's not a fit for the Tigers. I just don't know if they get him. Wow. I don't know where I missed that.
Onto the outfield grass now. Lindor is there, and the side is retired.
Has Bartolo had Tommy Johns? I'm not sure. I want to say yes, Bartolo has had Tommy Johns, but I'm not positive on that. What's up, Chicago? How you doing, my man? All right, we're going to take Snell out. Yeah, I'm going to throw Kenley in here. I'm going to take Snell out. He was starting to get to him. I got to make a little bit of a comeback here. Man, I am not locating at all with my pitches. Look at Chipper make that play. Don't tell me Chipper can't play short. Machado thoughts? Like, my thoughts on what? What exactly on Manny Machado do you want to know my thoughts on? I'm part of the firm? I am. I'm a founding member of the firm. In fact, I'm the co-creator of the firm. I was the one that originally said, hey, let's do this to another guy. And he said, all right, fine. I might have got a little lucky there.
Griffey waits on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
I am part of the firm, my man.
Stan Musial. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Popped him up.
Where he will go? I think he ends up in Philadelphia. I really do. I really think Philadelphia is Machado's landing spot. You got DeGrom out of the November missions. Nice, man. I wanted DeGrom so bad, dude. I wanted DeGrom really, really bad.
Leading off the inning, Kenley
Oh,
Jansen.
wait.
They'll need him to get something going here.
I really wanted DeGrom. But I ended up getting Blake Snell, which I was happy with. I like Blake Snell. He'll stay in my rotation. I do really want to get DeGrom, though. I think that finest DeGrom is going to be amazing. Well, I'm going to do the CPU grind eventually. Who is this? Is that Alex Wood? Oh, Jake McGee. I'll still hit lefty. Let's go, man. Is there a chance Machado and Harper team up? I don't think so, Steven, but anything's possible. It's just going to cost so much money to sign both of them. You got Diaz out of the November pack? Nice, not a bad pull. The firm recruitment challenge? I don't think the firm is accepting applications at this moment. We are kicking around the idea of doing a tournament as well, though. Just saying, there may be some news on that in the future. Keep those eyes peeled. You're hesitant to pre-order the Show 19. What should you do? Are you going to buy MLB The Show 19, GM? Are you going to buy it? Yes or no? And be honest with yourself. Are you going to buy it? Oh, he brings in Cole Hamels. All right. Look at Trout. Look at Trout.
This one's got a chance.
DeGrom Dookie? Really, Skep? The finest DeGrom is Duke?
So digging in now. Ken Griffey.
Serious?
Pitch on the way.
Dude, let's go.
Absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that.
Hamels ain't fooling anybody. He looks like he did with the Rangers. I mean, I greatly value your opinion, Skep.
Chipper Jones. He flew out.
Because Skep's a goon, guys.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
You're sending mine in to be the punching bag of the group. You might be. You might be.
Dylan Betances takes
All right,
the mound
Betances.
as he's been called upon to pitch. And the pitch. Oh, could it be?
Oh, I don't think I got it. No. Scherzer, Snell, Bauer all have better per nines. Snell gets beaten up, though. I don't know. I need to use Snell ranked seasons against a guy whose PSN is not pitching rebel. You'll buy it for sure. It's the only baseball game. Facts. You want to talk about Dookie? Nola's garbage? Facts. Absolutely. Nola is hot trash. Nola, and I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of that Bauer either. I have Bauer, and I used him online, and he wasn't fooling anybody. I really like Bauer's pitch mix, though. I really liked his pitch mix in his deltas. I could have just not used him well. You'll buy it for sure. It's the only baseball game. Facts. Is GM, though, are you going to buy the game? What am I swinging at there?
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
DeGrom's OP. Use Snell against someone 184 and 19 last night. He's not 184 and 20.
Sky to the air to straightaway left.
I used Snell against pitching rebel. He lasted 2 innings. He had a 1-2-3 first, and then he had a 1-2-7 second. Oral Hershiser is amazing. Yeah, Oral will be endgame rotation for me. Oral Hershiser is a beast. He's now 184 and 20. Okay. Oh, man. My problem with Snell, okay. Let's talk about my game of pitching rebel a little bit. Sorry, guys. I just got a little... Hang on. So the first inning, Rebel came out a lot... Oh, my God, dude. Serious? Lucky he didn't tank that. Jack Morris is underrated. I agree. You want to see SDS make strides to make the game better. But will you buy it on opening day, GM? Let's just say that. But as far as the first wave of career arc pitchers go, in my opinion, Jack Morris is the best. But, so my game against Rebel, first off, he came out a lot more aggressive than I thought he was going to. Like, because you always see Rebel, he's taking pitches. So my plan was just pound the zone, get him swinging, and then kind of work away from the zone. And he came out really, really aggressive. And Snell had a really, really nice first inning. I think I was out of it on about 4 pitches. And then the 7th, I got 2 outs really quick. And then all of a sudden, he just lost his command. Like, I couldn't locate for anything. I walked a few guys. Rebel hit a few tanks. And I just could not keep him on the corner of the zone. I couldn't keep him out of the middle, and I couldn't keep him on the edge. And that's kind of what happened with that second inning, man. You were hitting against Bauer. You didn't look at the lineup before the game. You were crushing him. Didn't realize he was the finest. Facts. What's up, McDavid? How you doing, man? You used Guidry for 1 day today. He didn't last an out. You have a 2.58 ERA with Morris around 2.70. Yeah, he's... The stats against Rebel can be misleading. Well, yeah, I mean, he's the best player in the world. I know, I know, man.
That pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive.
I couldn't believe it, dude. I almost shit myself when his name came out. My advice to SDS on MLB 19, the show. I have a video that's going to be coming out about that, Tony. So I will direct you to that video. How's Rebels pitching? I mean, it's good. It's not bad, but pitching is pitching, guys. he can only be as good as his pitcher is, which he had Juan Marichal was his starter.
Fouls this one off.
And one of the better pitchers. The only thing about Rebel is he's going to have the best pitchers in the game, period, because he can afford it.
Foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
But yeah, he pitched Marichal against me, and I think I chased Marichal in like the 4th, and he went to Jose Leclerc after that. I mean, he's a good pitcher, but he can only be as good as his pitchers are, and that's where you got to capitalize. It's not about keeping Rebel from scoring runs. It's about I don't know. You got to keep up with him. That's the problem. There are better alternatives than Utley. There are, but Utley is a great career arc. Rebel struggles against Hardware Arrieta. Really? Did you just bring in Necro? Or is that that better be Bruce Suter? Okay, it's Suter. I was gonna say you better not have just brought in Necro to a viewer game.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
There are definitely better alternatives than Utley, but Utley was in my lineup for a long time. A long time. What's up, Victor? How you doing, man?
We're in the 4th inning.
But early in the game, he was a god. Oh, absolutely. How does this make sense? It makes all kinds of sense, McDavid. How far you let your thing get open, and then your team's rating mod, and combined with his team's rating mod. You hope they lower the power cap to 110 at least. I don't know how I feel about the rating caps at 125. I don't know, man. It is what it is. What's up, Alex? How you doing, bro?
Now batting, Ryan Sandberg.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I don't think the 125 power caps really do anything.
High in the air out to center field.
I don't. Griffey's going to hit tanks the way Griffey's going to hit tanks, whether they say his rating is 125 or they say his rating is 99. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's how it's going to be. I don't know, man. How many innings are the games? They're 5 innings, and if we are tied at the end of the 5th, we will play a 6th inning. Steve Pearce, best second baseman out. Yeah, he probably is now. Well, except for Sandberg, dude. Sandberg's a monster. The Murphy is not. Which Murphy? Eckersley?
Right. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Sandberg's probably better, but Pearce is really, really good.
Gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Forgot about rating mods? Absolutely. Rating mods, my man.
Woo!
Woo! Woo! Heck, getting a little wild here. My first game in Trout's debut game that I used him, I faced this Immortal Eckersley, and Trout hit one 501 off him. Oh, the postseason Murphy? I don't think I used that card. Wow, and now I'm swinging at everything completely out of my ass. I shouldn't have said anything. Don't have Sandberg, didn't have time to play to get him. There you go. We can't say he's the best card in the game, KJ. You can say he's the best card available to you. Postseason Edmonds? I've never even looked twice at that card just because of what my outfield is. You love the Immortal Eckersley? He's hit or miss, man. Good players can destroy Eckersley.
Stepping into the box, Yogi Berra. He's over 1 after ground.
No, Daniel. I have not. I've never broken a controller, period. Finest Lindor's a great. Yeah, I would say Finest Lindor is actually probably better than Steve Pearce. Because his defense is better, he's a switch hitter, and his ratings are right up there with him. You're struggling with Trout? Have you ever used a Trout card before, Joe? Yeah, no changeup hurts Eckersley a lot. You almost have to use his slider or his curveball as a changeup, and you're absolutely right, man. If he had a changeup, he'd be devastated. Finest Hater is not filthy. Finest Hater is in my bullpen, but I am super reluctant to bring him out because he is meat. Finest Hater is meat. Trout has a little bit of a swing that takes a little getting used to. Live series Trout had that. I struggled with Trout to start both last year and this year. And he just has a swing that's a little bit tricky to get used to. But once you do, tanks for days. Let's go. What's up, the Kid Gaming?
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the
Absolutely on the slider curve. Yeah, you almost have to use it in change-up situations, and you also you have to throw it like in change-up locations. And it's I don't know, it's just kind of funky how you have to pitch with Eckersley. And like
what else can you say?
You've been good with Hader. Hader hasn't bitten me too much, but if you bring Hader in against me, I'm gonna get a little bit of a smile on my face. Good game, T. Absolutely good game, my man. That was a lot of fun, broski. All right, our next key word, guys. And if you guys are new to the chat, you weren't in here for the first time through, what we do is I give you guys a keyword to type in. Where's it at here? There it is. You guys will type that in. What's up, Mikey? How you doing, my man? Lowercase, uppercase doesn't matter. Spelling does matter. Only type it in one time because if you type it in more than once, it will enter you from the contest. Yeah, Eckersley has an absolutely deceptive delivery. It's insanely deceptive. And that's actually probably his best asset. It's probably better than his stuff. Is his delivery is extremely. You remember when I had a list for viewer games? Oh, dude, don't remind me about the list. The list was horrible. The list was absolutely horrible. So, all right, guys, the keyword we're going to do for this one is going to be tourney, Tourney, in honor of our November member tournament we will have coming up. If you guys haven't got the deets on that, if you are a member of my channel, or used to be called a sponsor, now they're members, you will be entered into a tournament, but you have to be a member by the 20th of November. There will either be a $25 or a $50 PSN card, depending on how many people we get as members. Right now, there's 8 people that will be in the tournament. But how we do viewer games, guys, if you haven't been here, is we do 5-inning viewer games on Hall of Fame difficulty. I'm going to be the home team. We'll play it, ship it in August at 1 p.m., hopefully get into a home run derby. And if we're tied at the end of 5, we'll play a 6th. If we're still tied at the end of 6, we friendly quit, and it is a draw. That's how I do it. Only type the keyword in one time. The keyword is tournament. Also, let me remind you guys to like the stream, smash that thumbs up. If you're new here, consider hitting that sub button. I'd really appreciate it. Mean a lot to me. We're chasing down that 1400, on our way to 1500. Hopefully, we're coming up on our 1-year anniversary. Skep, you should enter the tournament. You should enter the tournament, my man. Plus, Ravik, show him the emotes, man. Show him the emotes that you would get. I got 3 of the most. I got 3 emotes right now, and they're 3 of the most fire emotes on YouTube, if I do say so myself. The Kid Gaming, thank you so much for that sub, man. I really appreciate that, broski. Keep up the good content. I appreciate that, my man. I appreciate that. It's definitely going to be coming out more regularly now. I've been super busy ever since the charity stream. And just really haven't. The solid office are at 1400. Absolutely, my man. look, dude, Skep, look at those fire emotes, man. Look at those fire emotes. All right, we're going to go ahead and roll the viewer game here. We're going to see who the next challenger is. And those are only 3. We will have probably like a bye-bye emote coming for whenever I drop a bomb on somebody. What was my reaction when Chuck Nasty went gold? I felt it was deserved, Victor. Steven, are we friends? If we're not, send me a friend request. Sparky0630 is my PSN. And also let me know what your PSN is. So here's the thing about Charlie Blackman, guys. And Charlie Blackman, I'm the Gamma 552. Okay, I do not think that we are friends. So go ahead and send me a friend request. Let me know when you've done that, and I will accept it. So here's the thing about Charlie Blackmon, guys. If you look at Charlie Blackmon's 2017 compared to his 2018, okay, Blackmon's 2017 was historic. Like, he set records for leadoff hitter, for, you know, he set records. He won the NL batting title. He had like a 353 average. I mean, he just absolutely lit up the world. And when he came back this year, he had a good year, but it wasn't like the year he had before. And if you compare that to his previous 2 years, because it's a 3-year average, like, it was deserved that he's a gold. Like, he is a gold. He's not a diamond, guys. I'm sorry, he's just not. And I was expecting it. I mean, you can't expect a guy that you give a diamond because he's hitting, what, 356, whatever he hit the year before. Then he comes out hitting 289, which is great, especially for a leadoff hitter. Why are you not showing up? Watch some shows with the wife. Let me think on the tournament. All right. Hey, Skep, thank you for stopping out, man. I really appreciate that, bro. Guys, if you don't know, Skep is a goon, man. You just saw your name on my friends list? There you go, Alex. I can't believe you remember the list, my dude. The list was cringe. I'm the Gamma 552. Do I have to restart the game? Probably. I'm hoping I don't. I'm going to back out one more time. But yeah, if he's not even showing up, I'm guessing I'm going to have to restart app, which is a major, major rip. Yeah, I'm going to say I'm going to have to restart the app here. Let's make sure he's not in the lower cases. Hey. All right, we're going to restart the app. You wish Chuck had a better arm. I do too, but the fact of the matter is he doesn't. And Charlie Blackmon will be a left fielder opening day for the Colorado Rockies this next year. Mark my words. Charlie Blackmon does not play center field for the Colorado Rockies next year. He will play left field, which is a far more fitting position for him. I think the Rockies pick up to learn from the mistake pitches he made. Absolutely, T. Absolutely, man. I love playing viewers. I really do. Viewer games are one of my favorite streams. You were sleeping. Now you're not. Now you're going to bug me? We got Sparky Kitten climbing my leg. Everybody, Sparky Kitten? You see Sparky Kitten? We share a room. My YouTube room is the room we keep her locked up in when she's not... Hot take alert? I don't think that's that hot a take. I feel 97% confident that happens, McDavid. I really think Charlie Blackmon is the left fielder for the Colorado Rockies come opening day. There he is. Been busy with your last year in college? Hey, man. School first, for sure, man. Been watching a lot of college lefty gaming. Lefty's a goon, man. I like college lefty a lot, man. Lefty's a great guy. He is an absolute goon at the game. His batting average could use some work. I'm just kidding. I know he's lurking in here somewhere, so I knew that might. But yeah, Lefty's a good dude, man. Who's going to play center then? So I honestly think that the Colorado Rockies will essentially throw a blank check at AJ Pollock and say, come be our starting center fielder. If it's not AJ Pollock and they don't sign a center fielder, then it'll probably be David Dahl. If it's somebody rostered right now, it'll be David Dahl. But it will not be Charlie Blackmon. But I really think that they... see, I knew Lefty was in here. I knew he was in here.
Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one.
Philadelphia's Super Bowl 52 champs. Let it go.
And the Bandits.
You matched up with Lefty a couple days ago. Nice, man. What's up, Envy? How you doing, my dude? Not the actual Envy. Envy Unaccurate Singing. Oh, he's been in here the whole time, McDavid. He's been in here the whole time, I guarantee it. Lefty's a lurker. We used to call it Lefty Lurkin before he had a channel. No, we're not going to do this. Go get a drink. Harper to LA or Astros, you're starting to think? I really think he goes West Coast. You wish you were good enough to make World Series, you just make too many mistakes. Dude, it happens. Consistency is key. The thing about it is, though, this year, is if you do nothing but ranked for a month, if you're a 500 player or above, if you're a 500 player or above, and you start just playing ranked and play ranked and play ranked and play ranked and play ranked, you will eventually play enough games to get there. It will eventually let you get there. Lurkin working on the homework. You remember that Lefty before you started your channel? Lefty Lurkin? And then right as you started the channel, you're like the first season or something. Weren't you like hitting like 204 and you made World Series? Wasn't that a thing like in one of the early seasons? Good hit. I missed my spot. Good hit. Keiko was making around 15 to 20 million. He's gone. If you think Harper's only going to make 15 to 20 million, BC, bro, Harper's going to be making 30 mil plus. All right, Cat. I can't play with you on my lap. Harper turned down a 10-year, $300 million contract. That's a $30 million annual value before incentives. So that means he's looking for more than that. That's unreal. You hit 200 one season of it. I thought so, man. I can't say much. My average hasn't been much better. I think I usually settle in around the 240 range each season. I just can't seem to improve it, and I don't know why. I guess I'm just a 240 hitter this year.
Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
I don't know. I thought I was better than that.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt.
You had a 5 ERA and somehow made World Series. Well, the ERAs this year are inflated. The ERAs this year are definitely inflated. God, good hit, man.
Well out to deep center. Junior looks up.
Think I'm stupid?
Goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
No. I didn't. No, not stupid. I just think that's a silly take, in my opinion.
And that one just missed outside.
Razor, what's up, my dude? Great to have you in here, broski. I'm just saying 15 to 20 million doesn't do it. I would never say you were a dumbass, BC. I don't think that at all. Dude, Hershiser isn't fooling this guy at all. You have a 5 ERA? Nice. Yeah, my ERA is actually pretty decent. I think I have like a 2 ERA. So he throws up. Oh, now I'm out of confidence. Come on, man. Be better. You want no parts of me? Dude, I'm getting, look at me, Razor, I'm getting flooded.
And the changeup is way low that time.
I can't even get Oral Hershiser out of the first. I'm getting flooded. This guy's the guy that played Jersey the other day and beat Jersey. Nice. Yeah, that's a great win.
And he goes against the shift there.
Oh, I hate that.
And that's through for a hit.
You sound like the process. Oh, Harper mentioned Philadelphia. He's going. He's going.
At the shoe tops, ball one.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch.
I don't see Harper to Philly. You sent a friend request? All right, man. I'll get it accepted eventually. Not saying it's going to be tonight, but I'll get it accepted eventually.
On the curveball there.
It does. You're right. It does free up money, but you also need a starter as well to replace Keuchel and to replace McCullers because McCullers isn't going to pitch next year. So starting pitching has actually become a very real concern for the Houston Astros for next year. Yo, Soup! What's up, my man? How you doing, Soup? Hershiser's curveball is unfair? Hey, not in that matchup. You don't see Harper to Philly? I just don't either. I don't either. Woo! Look at Trout. It's going good, Soup. It's going good, my man. How are you doing? How's the new Disneyland gig, my dude? Kluber to Houston, hot take. Ooh. I could see that.
Drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of
He
here.
bought an apartment in New York, so he's guaranteed Met. Dude, those guys have so much money, they buy apartments all over the place. He could just like going to New York City.
The first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Hernandez.
You know, he followed Joel Embiid, and you think Simmons?
Tough to take deep.
I mean,
Starting pitchers
maybe he enjoys Philadelphia basketball. I mean, I don't know.
limits that.
If you throw it right, no, I agree. Hershiser's a beast.
Slightly, the bats are harder. This guy does.
Dude, okay, guys. Does Oral Hershiser, does Bronze Phil Niekro, or Phil Niekro in general, and Bruce Sutter not look similar when you're looking at them from the batter's box?
And that one stayed too
And
low.
don't tell me they don't, because they do.
Hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into
Going awesome? Good, dude. I'm so happy to hear that,
trouble
man.
as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch.
Really
when it's
happy
not
to hear
in a
that,
good
Sue.
location to hit.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I just miss with Babe Ruth all the time.
Pierce is there.
Driving home now, dude. Well, be careful, man. Hey, Soup, are you safe, man? Like, those fires are scary, bro.
Even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero.
I completely agree with you, BC. Harper wants to win a ring. He wouldn't sign with the Giants. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily a fair statement. I don't think the Giants are going to win next year, but you got to look at Harper. Harper's got some years left, man. And Harper's got some years left. When is the right time to power swing? I don't ever power swing. But the right time to me to power swing is when you're in a favorable count with an immortal in the box against a non-immortal pitcher. That's my opinion on the right time to power swing. If you're immortal on immortal, I would never power swing. You'll use Niekro against me and tell me it's Suter? I'll figure it out in a hurry, Lefty. Think his internet? Yeah, that's what he said. He said his internet went down during his 12-hour stream. That's rough, dude. That's scary stuff, man. That's scary stuff. I don't either, Razor. I'm an X swinger. Ah, man, I thought that might get through. All right, so we get the game tied, so that's good.
Settling in now, Felix Hernandez.
We got to try and get, man, I really wish Hershiser only had to pitch one inning, dude. With the way that he hit him in the first inning, Warren Spahn is cheese. Cheese, okay, so Aqua posted a good tweet the other day because a lot of people were kind of getting back on the cheese thing. And if it is not an exploit of the game's animation coding, it's not cheese. If it's a pitcher with a deceptive delivery, if it's a guy with a glitched swing, it's not cheese. It's just the way the game and that person is. You just checked Harper falling and beating Reese Hoskins. I don't know. I feel like it was a sign you could be tripping. I mean, if you're a Phillies fan, then you're reading into every little thing. Like, if Harper were to follow, I don't know, Tyler Anderson on Twitter, then yeah, I'd probably come out and be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Harper to the Rockies is a chance. Harper to the Rockies is a chance. Good hit, man. All right, sounds good, Razor. Thank you, man. How about your Browns today? Your Browns did me a solid today. And not just your Browns, but your main man, Nate Chubb. It's either Nate or Nick. I can't remember. Nate Chubb, the running back. He threw up, what, 32 points today in fantasy football? Yeah, he's rostered. He's rostered. You're a Dodgers fan? Okay. Have I been playing Red Dead 2? I have not. I do not own Red Dead 2. You don't see Harper carrying the Giants to the World Series. He's good with a bunch of stars around him in Washington. I don't think Harper is somebody you need to... Oh, yeah. Missed. Good hit. Can't make a mistake to this guy, man. It's Nick Chubb. Okay, thank you.
Back-to-back home
I just want to get Hershiser through this inning, man. How the hell, dude? Hershiser's good. This guy's a solid hitter. Couldn't do it. Couldn't get Hershiser through the inning. But yeah, my fantasy football team went off this week, and I'm loving it. I've scored 160 points already, and my quarterback hasn't even played yet. I swear if he's safe. Okay, so my thing about the cheese, if you're taking advantage of an exploit in the game, so first to third, not first to third necessarily, but if you're taking advantage of a throwing animation or bunt cheesing, that kind of thing, that's cheese. I don't think using a certain player is cheese. You started Baker today? There you go. Is Oral Hershiser a Hall of Famer? Yes, I think he will be. He'll get in on the New Era Committee or whatever they call it, the Our Era Committee, the Veterans Committee essentially. Gets him in, and he gets in this year. I think at the next Hall of Fame ceremony, Oral Hershiser gets inducted.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Sandberg is really a rare talent.
But I had Chubb, I had Aaron Jones from the Packers, I had Tyreek Hill.
Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this
I had all them boys. I don't think I'm winning this game. I don't think I have the energy to keep coming back. In fact, I know I don't. Harper. Harper's such a monster. Do I think Maurer's a Hall of Famer? I do, but I'm a Twins fan. So why can I not get my PCI up? I don't know why. I struggle getting my PCI up in the zone this year. Except for that, I don't think that's going to drop though. No. The Saints did score 51 today. The Saints scored 51 every day. Umeni's extremely annoying and good. Now that I'll give you. That I will absolutely give you. Is using the knuckleball or a power hitter with no vision like Gallo Cheese? I don't think so. I mean, I hate knuckleballers. I don't like that you use a knuckleballer, but it's not cheese in my book. No. And no, Gallo, no. I don't think using Gallo is cheese. If you want to use Gallo against my Immortals, fine. Because since they nerfed his vision really bad, Gallo is not as great as option anymore as everybody thinks he is. Dude, okay, that's going to stay in. Barely, but it's going to stay in.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
But no, I don't think that's cheese, Andrew. Come on, Cat. I'm in a sweaty here. Go play.
Slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
No, come on. Just give me what I want. Come on. There. Okay, that's what I want. All right.
Now the 2-0.
Ooh, I was trying to pitch around him. I'll take that, though.
Throw gets him 2 down.
But, yeah, my fantasy football team absolutely went off today.
So making 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And the sliders.
You have Breeze and Newton for your quarterback, and you don't know who to start every week. My biggest problem in fantasy football is Devontae Freeman got hurt, and Le'Veon Bell's a piece of garbage. When the opponent hits like this, you just throw pitch outs. I just don't have the energy to keep coming back. That's got to go out. All right, I guess he was kind of owed one for the one he hit last inning, but I'd like that one back. It's my running back situation has not been good. Like, I got 3 running. I mean, it's turned out okay. Like, I've kind of scrounged something together, but it's not. My running back situation is not good this year. My receiver situation was really good, and then AJ Green decided to get hurt. But, yeah. Because I've had Tyreek and A.J. Green. I haven't had a tight end all year. I finally got a tight end. Austin Hooper put up like 23 today. Everything just clicked for my team. That's cheese? What's cheese, McDavid? Oh, dude. Le'Veon's a baby. I agree, dude. And now they're saying he's not going to report. But I thought if he didn't report, then he wasn't eligible to be a free agent. And now they're saying he's not gonna report, but he's still gonna be eligible to be a free agent. I don't know how that works, because I thought he had to play at least 6 games to be eligible to be a free agent. I mean, I could be wrong, but I could have swore that's what it was.
Here now the 2-2, and it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Looked at and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one,
Ooh, good pitch.
So you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Get through. There we go.
Down the line. And no shot there for Bautista. It's a fair ball.
Just joking about the classic Chipper swing. Dude, Chipper's swing is great. Cooper Kupp left the game with a knee injury. Yeah, Cooper Kupp's a beast, man. He's eligible because he played at least 4 years in the league. Okay, I thought he had to play like at least 6 years. Or 6 games this year to be eligible. If Steelers tag him again, he gets QB money. I don't think they can tag him again. I don't think he's eligible for the tag anymore.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Runner, runner, runner.
I really wanted to hit and run in that count, but Vlad got such a good jump, I had to let him go. Come on, Cat. Got me. I'm not good at that. They can't tag him. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think they could tag him. Come on, Cat. Please stop clawing at me. Get through. No. Well, we got back within 1. How many runs does he throw up this inning?
Stepping in, Bruce Sutter as we begin the top of the 4th.
But yeah, I can't believe Le'Veon didn't report all year, man. I can't believe it. You love the player of the month, Raul Mondesi? Yeah, a lot of people are big fans of that card. It actually has pretty good power, pretty good stats. I mean, it's not... You can't compare it to Immortals. That's been the biggest problem with this year's game. You can't compare anything with Immortals. Like, it just really sucks because they'll come out with a nice card. You'd be like, oh, yeah, that's a nice card, but you can't compare that to an Immortal. I mean... They're either going to have to pay him what he wants. He's going to walk. Why would you pay him what he wants when look at the emergence you have out of... You have the emergence of James Conner, and he's younger.
It'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady...
Like, I'm not going to sign Le'Veon, who's... When I got what James Conner just did. Not for that kind of money. Hell no. Hell to the no. What's up, Americo? How you doing, my man? Wasn't Le'Veon, dude, they've been saying Le'Veon, oh, he'll report ever since, yeah, like week 7. Or even like week 4. They said the initial reports was, oh, he'll be in for like week 2. Well, beginning of the year, it was, there's no way he doesn't sign. And then
runner.
Later in the year, it's like, oh, he'll be there by week 2. And then...
Runner goes for third.
Dude, nice hit. He obviously dropped a PCI on it, but man, that ball was a ways outside. Finance JD can be better than Immortal? No, he can't. I mean, his swing could be better than Immortal. He's got good ratings, but his ratings aren't better than Immortal. Le'Veon will go to the Pats? Why? Why do you say that? I guess they need a running back. Wow, dude, you got Lorenzo Cain twice. Jeez, that's a rip, man. I visited. All right, fine. I forgot I already Mound visited once.
It's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. The 1-0 home. Oh, could it be?
Oh my gosh.
Back goes Trout at the track. The wall.
2 outs in the inning and he drops 4 runs on me, man. I don't have the energy for this kind of game.
First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball. This is in the
All right, finally, we're out. Bell to the Falcons? Why? When you have Devontae Freeman and Tevin Smith, you don't need him. I was so scared on my guaranteed finest pack that I was going to get somebody that I already had. Luckily, I didn't. Luckily, I did not.
Digging in, Ryan Sandberg. He's open. Leading up the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there.
I got Blake Snell in my guaranteed finest pack. Just under it. Just under it.
Chipper has a play. 1 out. So here now is the pitcher, Andrew Miller. Stan Musial will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
You're retiring from MLB?
Skied in the air.
Wow, I was late on that? All right. Maybe San Fran for Bell? It's interesting to say in football, you can't just look at who's got money in football. It's really interesting. Ooh, okay contact on that? Wow, okay. I know I was late, but damn.
Check it and it's 0-1. Counts even to Trout 1-1.
Football's so weird to say who goes where because you have salary cap to worry about. Oh, this is fine. I don't have the energy to score any more runs. I hope he mercies me in this inning. Oh, he can't because I'm the home team, so I'll always get a chance to hit.
Eric Gagne, a right-hander standing 6 foot.
Wow. Lauren throwing straight shade at Rabbit. You're going to have to retire from MLB? I'll never retire, man. I don't know, unless, I don't know. We'll see what happens with the game in 19. I got extremely bored with it this year. I will admit that. I got extremely bored with the game this year. What's up, Ultimate? I'm doing good, man. I'm getting absolutely flooded in the viewer game. The Falcons don't need a halfback. Yeah, exactly, T. Exactly, bro. Falcons got a halfback. Devontae Freeman will be back. Tevin Smith has been really, really good for him this year. You got to understand, when you're going to dump that much money into a running back, you really, really, really got to know that, you really have to need a running back. But nowhere nearly as fun as 17. Domingo Ayala is the GOAT. Domingo Ayala is amazing. There was a lot of things wrong with 17. 16 was the best. Changed my mind. I didn't play Diamond Dynasty in 16, so I can't change my mind. I can't even offer a valid opinion on that.
Down in the zone, looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just dropped.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the
Tevin Coleman? Oh, did I say Tevin Smith? My bad.
Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. A hit in
Bell to the Packer? Dude, Aaron Jones is amazing. I drafted Aaron Jones even when he was suspended because I knew this was going to be him when he came back from suspension.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side.
That's what just happened right there. Okay, first off, how's that a foul ball? If the ball's in the solid, it shouldn't be foul. And now I'm going to get the pop out.
And he will make the catch here right in front
Good
of
looks,
the
SDS.
So one away here.
That should be a foul ball where it's just above the solid. But if it's in the solid yellow, it should not be a foul ball.
1-0 the count.
The per nines took over on that one. I squared that one up pretty good.
And he makes the catch for the second.
But yeah, it's so interesting, like when you start talking free agency in football.
And here comes the babe. And a good idea to hold
In your
on.
opinion, this for everyone, who's the best Immortal, Trout or Griffey? I still like... Griffey's got the power to both sides.
Right center field.
And that's kind of what I like. Bell to Seattle? I don't know. All right, good game, man. You just completely wore me down. Didn't have it in me to keep coming back.
Really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and
You hit really well. Hit really, really well. All right, see you, T. I'm going to do one more viewer game. I'm going to do one more. My keyword is going to be flooded. Flooded is the keyword. What just happened to me? Absolute flood. Well, let me remind you guys, if you haven't yet, please hit that like button. If you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe. You still say Chipper for his war. What? That doesn't make any sense. Keyword for the next viewer game is flooded. Good game to my man Steven. He absolutely crushed me. I made a couple comebacks, but he just wore me down. What's up, Zolos? The OG Moneymaker. Let me remind you, if you have played already, you're not eligible to play again. I haven't seen that happen yet, but you can only play one time. All right, we're going to go ahead and roll it. We're just going to get it right into this game. This will be the last viewer game of the night, so good luck, everybody. Let's see who we're playing. Ultimate Scion. Chipper's much better than the number 2 option. What do you mean? Are you trying to say that Chipper's better than Trout or Griffey? Like if you put one in, then Chipper's in at number 2 and the other one's number 3? I don't necessarily agree with that. All right, Ultimate. What's your PSN, man? Oh, B-Star came in. I hate when people come in after. This one I did a little bit quicker because I'm trying to... We're going to get it going and get off. But, what's your PSN, Ultimate? Are we already friends? I don't think we are. Rematch on the next viewer game live stream? Yeah, I'd like another shot at you, Steven. Take another shot for sure. Ultimate, I need a PSN. Come on, come on, come on. You're saying Chipper is largely better than the next best option at third compared to Griffey versus Trout. I don't even play Chipper at third. I played Ultimate Scion 72. Okay, have you sent me a friend request or are we already friends? Oh, it looks like I got a friend request here. I'm really bad at responding to friend requests, apparently. You typed it? Yeah, you got to send me a friend request, Ultimate. I don't think we're friends already. You got to send me a friend request, dude. Or infield in general. Yeah, I don't know. I really like the George Brett card. I really like the Ryan Sandberg card. And Pujols, I mean, Pujols is probably a better hitter than Chipper. But Chipper has decent defense. I don't know, but Chipper's a switch hitter. So Pujols and Chipper are pretty even to me. I don't think he's that much further ahead. Because I played Pujols at third, and I played Chipper at short. There's my PSN right there, dude. Sparky 0630. Let me know when you send the friend request. Sent it. Okay. Who's Chipper? Chipper's this dude. Chipper's this one guy. Ultimate Scion 72. Alright. You gotta appear online, my man. You play Joey Bats at third? Bold strategy, Cotton. I just call him Bats. Me and Bats are on that kind of basis. You got to appear online, Ultimate, or get online. If you're not online, then that's kind of a rip, dude. I'm gonna check my tweets here. Oh my gosh. Ian Desmond better than Larry Walker? You're dumb. That doesn't trigger me. That just makes you look dumb because it's so out of left field, Ravik. Guys. Okay, so there's this tournament I'm going to be playing in. It's a charity tournament. The guys from the MLB The Show main Facebook group are putting it on. And they kind of seeded it. I think they said they seeded it. My man Zobliterator. Zobliterator, everybody knows Zobliterator. Goon, absolute goon at the game. Got a 16 seed. He's the lowest seed in his bracket. Wow. And I am not in Zobliterator's bracket. But if Zobliterator wins and Skeppel wins, they will play each other in the second round. That is going to be a game I want to watch. That's going to be a game I want to watch. Let's see where the old Sparky boy ended up here. I play... Ooh, I got a bad seed, too. I got a 9 seed. Who's in my... Okay, Go Blues in my bracket. Mike Droz in my bracket. He's a good player. The other guys I don't know. Oh, Uzi. Lil Uzi Alex is in my bracket. Sparky versus Pitching Rebel. You demand a recount?
Here on the show. Today, we bring
all right, let's see what we can do with the last game of the night here. We got Immortal Ryan. Rebel's not in the tournament, man. I wish he was. But I can't believe they gave Zoe a 16 seed. And him and Skep are going to be playing in the second round, dude. I look at that bracket. Him and Skep should be the finals in that bracket. At least from what I can see, I don't see anybody in that bracket. I got a little bit of a tough draw with Uzi and Go Blue. Mike Dro as well. I don't think I've used Hater tonight or Suitor. Actually, I think I used Suitor against Rabbit.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off.
Who's the number 1 seed versus So? Always Chicago is. It's always Chicago. He's in here quite a bit. So that'll be a fun matchup. I don't know if always Chicago was in here a little bit, but wow. I mean, I did throw it right down the middle. I did. I will say I threw it right down the middle, but yikes! Don't hold R2. Don't be that guy. Ah, man, I threw it down the middle again. Bombs? Well, stop holding R2. You want to play Rebel to see how little you can compete against him? Well, you just flooded me, and I was 9-8 against Rebel. So I mean, I think you've got a shot at beating him. Not saying that I'm a good measuring stick. I don't think he's taken a pitch yet, so I should probably. Oh my gosh! Reward him for striking out. If Zoe wins, it's like he's the 1 seed. Yeah, I agree.
Stepping up to the plate, George Brett. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone.
Dude, if I turn that double play, oh, I was gonna say, man. Well, why? Okay, sorry. So that means you just confirmed you were holding R2. Why would you hold R2 in a viewer game, man? Agreed, Rabbit. Yeah, Zoe has been putting in a lot of time on Black Ops. I'm pretty sure he's already a Master Prestige. Or Prestige Master, or whatever they call that. I'm almost positive he is. Dude, you're the slowest 94 I've ever seen, Trout. R2 is cheese? It's not cheese, it's just annoying.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That was a great diving stop, but I don't know how Trout doesn't beat that out.
Gets a hold of one to deep right.
He's Master Prestige. That's what I thought so. I thought he was.
And gone. An absolute bomb. Now to the plate, Chipper Jones. First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Oh, I don't know if that ball's going to carry. It might. It might. I think he's trolling me. Yeah, I didn't think I got it. We've had the game since launch and you're a level 21. I've put in like a week on that game. I put in a good solid week. Oh my gosh. Why do I always just miss with Babe Ruth? I always just miss with Babe Ruth. That was a fat, nasty pitch. I should have absolutely destroyed it.
Top of the second. Here's a little chopper up the middle. There to take it is Chipper. And he's safe at first as he puts this one out.
Oh, this game, man. Like, I'm not mad about that, really, but the inconsistencies. 94 speed can't beat out a diving play. But 73 speed beats out a chopper. And 68 speed steals a base on a 100-mile-an-hour pitch. All right, I'll give it to you. You also just sit in the menu because you don't know why. You still have 2 wins because of insta-quits. Hey, there you go. Yeah, you never know how you're going to do. Oh, shit, I should have given him a chance to take the pitcher out. Tag him. That boy. All right, let's get going here. Let's put up a crooked number this inning. Yeah, you never know when you're going to get those insta-quits in BR. It's always nice. Always nice to get one of them insta-quits.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one.
Just missed. Just missed.
Torres, stay with it as he backs up and puts it away.
Just under it. Is that K-Rod? Yeah, K-Rod and Chapman. All right. Well, what do you just sit in the menu for, Rabbit? Get the playing, man. It's your main way to get BR wins for the final. Hey, there you go. 50 instant quits. Yeah, that's a free diamond. You can just instant quit if the other guy doesn't. That's actually not a bad strategy. Oh my gosh, how am I missing some of these pitches?
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there.
I forgot about the 50 BR wins. Oh, man, that just...
He was able to keep his hands back a little bit.
It's a guaranteed finest. You just finished grinding CPU, you're a little rust. Okay. I got to be at work tomorrow at 7 too, Rabbit. But hey, man, have a good night. And again, thank you for the emotes, dude. Much appreciated. See, that one you probably shouldn't have dove for. I think you get it without it. But Rabbit, thank you, man. Have a good night, brother.
So striding in, Yogi Berra. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Dropping the emote train on the way out.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Thought I got on that pretty good.
Has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. So stepping in, Ryan Sandberg, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Hernandez comes set. First pitch on
Get
the way.
through.
On the ground to third.
All right, we got the top of the order up next inning. So we'll be all right.
Into the box now, Felix Hernandez. 9-1-2 due up.
I'm guessing he wants to take his pitcher out. Maybe, okay, maybe not.
Here's the first pitch to him.
I gave him plenty of time to take him out, I think.
Close with that one, and he's behind
All right, there he goes.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill.
Kevin Gutierrez is into the on-deck circle as the
Out comes the cat.
for Felix Hernandez here. Into the corner and
I really got to locate Ryan's sinker. Otherwise, it ain't going to be good.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him.
I don't know why I threw him any pitch in the zone to begin with. He is swinging at everything.
Retired, and there's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Bell. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Your Cal's a first baseman?
Here's Jake
Oh, your Cap?
Martinez.
Oh,
Hit
okay.
it hard, but lined out
I never
in
said
the
anything
first
about it.
at-bat.
That's cool.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one gets away.
Come on, Yogi. You're supposed to have good good defense here.
Forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0. Swinging a ground ball to third. And
Ay.
base hit.
You see what he wanted to do? Ultimate, you're a freaking cheeser, aren't you? Did you guys see what he did? He had to send his runner back to third because he was ready for me to make that throw, and he was ready to send his guy home to take advantage of the throwing animation. And you're holding R2 at the beginning of the game. You're a freaking cheeser, aren't you?
The offensive approach here is simple.
Oh, don't hit him there. Jesus, this Nolan Ryan is crap, man.
Into the box now, George Brett.
Ay. Good pitch release, and it hits him in the head.
And that one just missed outside. Bell on third. Martinez at second. Usual. First, one gone.
Well, you weren't. You stopped yourself, but I can just tell that your natural reaction is to send him to third. What are you doing, Yogi?
He'll come home with it.
He's out. Let's go.
In time to get him at the plate, and that's going to hurt because
I can just tell that your natural reaction is to cheese.
popped him up.
It's crazy.
Jones shading to his right. He's got it. And
All right, so we get out of the inning. We got to go drop some runs here. Who's he bringing in? He's probably bringing in Chapman. You could see it, Steven. I saw his guy start around third. That coupled with the R2 holding in the first inning, ooh, that's tough, man. Hate to see it. Hate to see it.
Front Francisco Rodriguez will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
I've been playing too much ranked and CPU. That doesn't even make sense.
Start things out here in a tie ball game.
Been playing too much ranked. CPU I can see, but ranked? You just confirmed you do that stuff in ranked.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
I don't know that I've ever seen this K-Rod, to be honest with you. Hoppa! It's gonna go foul.
Well hit out to right. Nearly a big fly to start.
Oh my God! Look at that bat head placement. There, I got one. Dude, that Harper's such a beast, man. Even if it is ranked, it's still not cool. Right, man. It's just, I don't know. It is what it is. I guess to each their own, but man.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Check swing, but he held up in time.
You lost because you're down 1? I mean, if that's your attitude, then yes, you're right. If your attitude is you got down 1 so you lose, then yeah, you have lost. Ooh. Ooh, that was a dot.
A fastball that catches the inside corner.
Trouty!
Deep to right center.
That ball's at least getting down, right? Oh, it's not even going to get down.
Makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with
Oh, guys, look at this OK contact. Look at this OK contact. This is tough. You hate to see this. You hate to see it. You absolutely hate to see that. Yikes.
First pitch of the at-bat.
See, and one of the things that I'm going to kind of say in my wish list video, and one of the things I've been kind of thinking about recently, is you know how we get into the argument, game's actually perfect. I know, Razor. I know. It's my fault. It's my fault. But even the top players say, and I believe them, they honestly mean this. They say, you know, when we square a ball up, we don't want a home run every time. We want the ball hit hard, which I agree with. But when you have a guy like Immortal Trout, Immortal Griffey, Immortal Babe, I got 2 words to say to that. We don't want a home run every time. Fuck that. If I hit a ball dead nuts with Immortal Griffey, Immortal Trout, Immortal Babe, Chipper, any of those guys, if I hit it dead nuts, I want a fucking home run. If I have the skill to square the ball up and score 30 runs a game, let me score 30 runs a game. Don't RNG me that I just missed or I lined out. I want a fucking home run. And I'm not salty about that pitch. That's not what I'm saying. But I think that's the way. If you're gonna make a competitive game mode, that's the way it's got to be. That is the way it's got to be. Yo, Cameron, what's up, man? Hey, Cameron, since you're one of my members, check out the new emotes available to you, my man. 3 of them right now. We have 3 more yet to come. And also, Cameron, stay tuned. I think you follow me on Twitter. I'm almost positive you follow me on Twitter. But make sure, because we are going to have a November members tournament. So make sure to watch for that, my man, because you will be involved.
Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first in
You
time.
will be involved. So make sure to pay attention to that. Also,
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mookie Betts.
thank you for stopping out, man. I appreciate it.
First offering on its way.
I don't know. That's what I want. And if it's gonna be a competitive game, then that's how it has to be. You square a ball up, you get a run. Especially with those players. You know, if it's Tony Gwynn and I square ball up perfectly, fine. Give me an RNG to where it's a line drive base hit or it's a dinger. But if it's Babe Ruth and I square it up, I hit a home run. That I don't know. That's the conclusion I've come to. Let 2 people slug it out, because you can't really, I mean, you can pitch better than somebody, like you can actually do it, but there's not a skill to pitching. Like, I mean, how do I word this? Because there is skill to pitching, but there's not. Like, I'm handicapped right now. I can only throw the best pitches that Suter will throw. I can't, like, but if I have Immortal Griffey and you have Immortal Griffey, then you can hit better than I can, or I can hit better than you can. Like, my PCI placement is better than yours. My timing is better than yours. Like, the hitting is where the skill gap is, and everybody knows that. That is what SDS needs to do right there when I square ball up with Babe Ruth.
And it's gone.
And that's fine, Andrew. I know it's easier to square it up now. I don't care. It runs as entertainment, guys. Tell me you don't want to watch Rebel and Gunsky play a 32-28 game. Tell me you don't want to see that. I want to see that. That would be so freaking fun. The tolerance with the confidence of the pitcher. Wow, dude. Yogi was, I think he was out of the box before Pujols hit that ball.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away.
But I don't care. You know, yeah, shrink the PCI then. Fine, fix it that way. But if I square a ball up with an Immortal, I want to run for it.
Toward deep center field. Back goes Betts. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, and yeah, and I have a better ERA than a lot of guys. Like Mikey Ansick, who's one of the best players in the world, was in here earlier and said he has a 5 ERA. I have like a 2.3 ERA. So if you want to call me a better pitcher than him, you can, but the skill gap isn't hitting. Skill gap isn't in pitching. Because you're handcuffed by what you can do with that pitcher. Yeah, but see, that's what I want, Joe. It'll make them more frustrated because it'll make it harder. And people don't want to practice. Like, the guys that were goons and are goons because of, like, of when they were in 15 and 16, those guys are goons because they took batting practice. Those guys practiced it because it was challenging. Make it a challenge. Force me to practice to get good at it, and then when I practice more than you, when I put more time into the game than you do, reward me. Don't reward me by letting me hit a bunch of line drives, dead nuts at the second baseman. Reward me by giving me home runs. I know that it's probably kind of a controversial opinion, but I've really got to thinking about this as I've been planning out this video, and that's how I feel. Dude, don't. Are you kidding me right now, man? You're going to fake the third?
Digging in and looking for more. Albert Bell, last time through, was a base hit.
Whatever, man. Do your thing. I hope you win.
No balls and a strike to count. Ruth into foul territory, and Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
I hope you win, and I hope you pour it all over Twitter.
That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard
before everyone had Immortals, I don't care. If you're only good enough to score 1 to 2 runs a game, practice, get better. And if you don't practice, if you don't want to practice to be good at this game and be a top player, you're fine just turning on and playing some ranked, then that's fine. But you're going to know that you're going to run into guys that are going to tank you because they put in the time and they practice. Doesn't bother me a bit. So see, my last out was actually the third out of the inning and the end of the ball game. But now I actually have to sweat it out because he faked the third. You haven't been playing the show much lately? I think that goes with a lot of people.
Now in the box, Stan Musial. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. And a ball 1-0. Martinez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Trout. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third.
I think that goes. I think you're the same as a lot of people there, Cameron.
Ready for another shot now, George Brett, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
How to get better at hitting because you haven't improved much except for taking pitches. Challenge of the week, man. I don't think batting practice is actually very effective this year because it's too hard to set up to where they don't just throw fastballs down the middle. But challenge of the week. Before you jump into a ranked game, the challenge of the week. You know, take 2 or 3 rounds challenge of the week and then jump into ranked and get into a habit of doing that every time you log on. Good game, Ultimate. Try and clean that shit up, man, unless that's the kind of game you want to be. Exactly, Razor. Hitting and pitching should be about user input. If they want to be more difficult to hit, so be it. I completely agree with that. Completely agree with that, man. 2 people at the wild card skill playing each other. And it should be, Andrew. I mean, I guess if... I don't know, man. Make the difficulties change each level. But... I stand by my statement, and that's kind of because I side with a competitive game. But you can't tell me, like, I don't know, like August until the new Immortals came out. Yeah, there was nothing to do. Now the content's been fire lately, but there was, and that's, you know, that's really when I got bored with it, because even the World Series cards weren't worth it. Like, the only reason I made World Series every year this year was pride. And it's because I didn't make World Series at all last year, and I want to say I made it every single season this year. That's the only reason that some of those years or some of these seasons that I played and made sure I got to World Series. But lately, the content's been good. The content's been great, man. If they had done this kind of stuff all year long, the game never would have died as quick as it did. It would have been like last year. Content's been great lately. Content was not good for a 2 or 3 month time period. Yeah, I was in that same boat, Cameron. And the only thing that kept me playing was A, I didn't want to lose the skill I had acquired, and B, I wanted to make World Series every year. That was my thing. But I mean, I could understand where people are coming from, like what Andrew's saying, but this might be kind of a cold-hearted opinion of mine, but I don't care. If you're only good enough at the game to score 2 runs a game, and you're going to middle around and wild, I mean, and that might make me worse. That means I need to put time into the game to take BP and to get better, to make World Series. So be it. If I want to be a competitive player at this game, then I'm going to do that. If I don't want to be a competitive player in the game, then I'm not going to do that. And I'm going to play in the lower levels and where people aren't as good at pitching and people don't have as good pitcher cards, and I might put up 4 or 5 runs a game. But don't make me put up 4 or 5 runs a game when I should be scoring 16 to 17. You know what I mean? I really have a problem with that now. And I've really moved beyond the, I just want a hard hit ball. Nah, screw that. I want rewarded. I want rewarded where I get on base or hit a home run every time I score up a pitch. And if you want to shrink the PCI, if you want to make pitch speed faster, fine. I'll practice. Doesn't cater to the masses. Go play this mode right here. I don't know what to tell you. I understand from a business point, but that's where I think they should go with the game. Exactly. And you know that they get it because 15 and 16 were that way. If in 15 and 16, and I would even say a little bit last year because of pitch speeds, and I know they came down from 16, but I didn't play 16, so they were still pretty good to me. But if you didn't practice last year, you couldn't turn on a high fastball. Unless you got lucky and said, okay, this guy's going to throw me a high fastball right here, and I'm going to turn on it. And hit X like as soon as the pitcher released it. But you could not react to pitches last year if you didn't practice. Or even not a pop-up ground ball or a fly out or even a line out. I don't care. Make it drop in front of the fielder. Get me on base if I square the ball up. If I put the bat on the barrel, I want to hit. I don't care if it's a home run, double, triple, whatever, but I want rewarded. That's how it's going to recover. And the game is going to recover. People have proven this year that they'll stop. And trust me, the masses, you want to cater to the masses? The guys who are going to ditch you in August when Madden comes out, who are going to ditch you in October when Battlefield comes out, who are going to ditch you. I don't know that Battlefield's coming out in October, but I know that Black Ops came out in October. In my opinion, as somebody who hasn't played in years, this has gotten to user input over player attribute. Exactly. I want user input to matter more than player attribute. If I do something better than you, I want a better result than what you get. Yeah, but the whole timing window thing is a whole different can of worms. The whole timing window thing is a whole different can of worms than that. Early timing this year, if you look at the contact point and where it meets up, early timing this year is the same as contact last year. Can you as a casual play versus me? I'll play anybody. I don't give. I know what you're trying to say, Cougs, and I get it, but they'll still buy more stubs? Why? Who's more inclined to buy stubs? The guy that's gonna the guy like me who's gonna not buy another game all year if this game appeals to me and I'm gonna play this game until you drop the next one? Or the guy that's going to, well, why would I buy stubs? Because I'm going to quit in August. Or I'm going to quit in September when 2K drops. Be early, be great? No, it's still, early is good timing this year. If you look at the contact point and understand baseball, early timing is good timing. It's with the bat head out in front, arms extended, good to go. I have a problem when somebody hits a good home run on me this year. Not really a problem, but do I think there are a lot more possible immortals? Yeah, there are, but I don't. Not coming this year. No, I think Kershaw is the last immortal we get. I think after Kershaw, immortals are done. But I mean, if you're talking about next year I don't want immortals. I want cards like they had last year. I kind of think they will too, Razor, but it sucks, like, because the guys that are competitive and the guys who are screaming to make the game harder are the guys that are going to play the game all year. How do you figure, though, Andrew? Some guys will. But there's competitive guys like me that won't. I've never gone 12-0 in BR. I can't go 12-0 in BR 15 times and make 1.5 million stubs. I'd find other ways. I think I can go 12-0 in BR, but I haven't. Yeah, they'll lose the whole competitive side. And any thought of esports, gone. Because the guys that would be in the esports are leaving. Yeah, I agree, Ultimate. That needs to go away. If you don't square up a ball, it should not be a home run, period. I've fouled balls off that my PCI was the complete opposite end of the zone. Have I ever bought stubs? Yes, absolutely, I have. I bought stubs last year. I bought stubs this year. In multiples of 100. I say I probably spent about $400 to $500 in stubs. But if I'm playing this game year round, Andrew, I have no problem doing that. Because I could go buy 6 or 7 games over the course of the year, or I can buy one game and buy stubs and spend the same amount of money. So that's no problem to me. That's not a problem to me at all. I don't know. Just my thoughts. I have a video coming out. Oh, I'm sure they do too, Andrew. But here's the thing: if the World Series rewards keep being like they were this year, then your rewards aren't going to do it for you. The reward from the World Series isn't going to do it for me. The highest World Series reward I sold this year was Luis Gonzalez. I sold him for $115K. The highest World Series reward last year went for $500K. So if they keep going in that way, like, the World Series rewards aren't going to mean anything. Like, so I got Dave Parker. I sold him for $40K. What did I win for making World Series? I didn't make anything. Because what's $40K really going to buy you? $40K is not going to buy you a top player. Not when the market's still good and active. It'll buy you 400 packs. He's just trying to break up the seriousness and be immature. That's what Cougs does, Steven. He's a bum, and he's bad at the game. You got 2 Immortals nobody else can get. And I agree with that. I think that should happen more, to be honest with you. I think that should happen more, Andrew. If you don't want to put the time in to be a World Series or a top player, you shouldn't get the top player style rewards. A guy like Pitching Rebel deserves a better team than I do because he's better than me. And he didn't get better than me by... He got better than me because of the time he's put in. Exactly, Cameron. I don't know, Ultimate. Depends on how he does for you in ranked. The highest last year was the Roberto Alomar. The 99 Roberto Alomar. But I like the exclusive World Series reward. And maybe I am jaded because I know I'm going to make the World Series. You know, maybe that jades me a little bit because I know that I'm going to get that Kershaw. But I don't know. And maybe that's what happens, Andrew. But the more it happens, the more they're going to ban people. If they find people doing that all year, they've already proven this year they're not playing around with stub sharing or anything like that. So if they start releasing more exclusive rewards, then they're going to take that just as seriously as they did with stub sharing, where they were giving people lifetime bans for stub sharing. And that's fine too. If you want to exploit the game in that way, bye. See ya. Go buy a new PSN if you want to play. I don't know, Ultimate. I can't tell you. I've never used him. That was the first time I've seen him. It was a small sample size. I don't know. If he doesn't play well for you in ranked and you don't like bringing him in, then don't. As far as I know, Rival will not be getting a ban. Yes, Cameron, I will be. I'm going to stream at least 3 times this week. We're going to hit ranked really hard, maybe 4 times. I will have a couple nights where I'm going to make a couple videos. But, yes, I will be streaming more this week, Cameron. Did ScoMo get a ban? I don't know. I think he did. I honestly think ScoMo got a ban. I think there's just too much conflicting reports in what Rival did. And Rival's a good dude. So I don't really want to comment on this situation just because we're both content creators. But I don't think if one of the ways it went down happened, then there's nothing really he can do with that. If there's another really, if there's another narrative on how that went down, and if that's how it went down, then yeah, I don't like it. You want no money spent in the show 19? I mean, I'd love to be no money spent in 19 too, but if I can't get to an event or if I can't get to something and I want that card that's available on the market, I'll probably buy it. I got no problem. All right, Ultimate. Who's going to play this game in 3 years? Exactly. I agree with you, Razor. I completely agree with you, man. I do. I completely agree. All right, Cameron. Thank you for hanging out, man. Keep your eyes peeled about that tournament coming up. We may try and get my first tournament game for that tournament tomorrow coming on. I need to change my message settings, which... You're giving 19 2 months before you move over to Black Ops? Yeah. It was kind of stub sharing, I think, McDavid. I don't really know the whole details about it, so I'm not going to comment. But that's what I believe it was. But anyways, guys, I speak my mind, Troy, and I also stand behind my statements. Like, I'll make a lot of bold predictions, but I'm gonna stand behind it. I don't know. I didn't think that the Dodgers were gonna make the playoffs. They did. People that are Dodgers fans came into my stream and said, "Ha, they made the playoffs." All I did was tip my cap, which I normally wear, and said, "You're right, they did. I was wrong. Good looks, Dodgers." So that's all you can do. That's all you can do. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna jump off. I appreciate all of you guys hanging out. I appreciate all the new subs. It's been a really fun stream. I will be back tomorrow night. We will be hammering the ranked seasons. Gonna try and get to. We're 746. It would be fun to get to 800 tomorrow night and only have the last 100 to climb. But anyways, guys, I am gonna be checking out. Let's see. Is there anybody on the raid? I'm just going to take a quick gander here, see if there's anybody on the raid. I don't think there is going to be. You know what, guys? If you're into Black Ops, I'll raid this guy. This guy's playing some Black Ops. I'll probably hang out in there a little bit. Getting your butt kicked in fantasy. You had AJ Green problems, too. Yeah. I got Tyreek Hill and AJ. But my running back situation's been horrible. Finally, my team put it together, but I got a losing record, man. I'm not making the playoffs. It wasn't good. But anyways, guys, I'm going to send you over to my boy Envy's stream. He's playing a little Black Ops, and you guys want to talk to somebody who's got a ton of hype, who I can't wait to see what his Black Ops streams. But I'll be hanging out in there a little bit. Go hit up my man Envy. Yell Sparky Raid if you want to. Drop him a like. Drop him a sub if you're not already. Be sure to come back tomorrow night. We will hit the ranked seasons grind again. Try and improve. Hopefully not run into Pitching Rebel anymore. But anyways, guys, as always, thank you for the stream. I'm Sparky, and I'll check you guys later.